This video is sponsored by Practical Paper Co.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on my Practical Paper Co. memory keeper. So this is Practical Paper Co.'s notebook calendar that I turned into my memory keeper. As you can see, she's getting really fat, and we already have 3 years going. We have this much, so we probably have part of 2025 in here too by the time I'm done. But we're going to start and get updated. I'm not sure how much I can get done today, but we're going to get started on it. But as you can see, I have 2022. I started April of 2022 when I became a Practical Paper Co. PR person. This was part of my PR pack, and I have been enjoying this. I love leopard print. Of course, you know I love stuff with my name on it. With my name on it. So I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you 22 and 23, but this is how it looks. It started out to be something different. I always wanted it to be a memory keeper, but it just evolved into some other stuff. I thought I was going to do it a certain way, and I ended up doing it different. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. My allergies are acting up. So I sound a little Barry Whitish. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I never decorated this. I think I might go back and decorate this because, yeah. And this is when I started. So I left this here, this calendar here. And then I started in April. So this is kind of the introduction to the month. And then I actually decorated the month, but I realized I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And so this is how that was looking. And then I decided, once I started, doing this, I was like, you know what? With all the pages, let me show you first. Hold on. I'll be able to better explain it this way. Hold on. Monthly, and then afterward has all these empty pages before your next month. And I kept saying there was a lot of pages in between each month I was going to, document within each month. And I realized that I wasn't using all the pages from month to month. So I kind of switched it around after using it for the first month. So this is kind of what it looked like in the beginning starting. And then it started to evolve into, other things. So not to show you this, I know you guys have seen this like 100 times already. And so as you can see, that's when it started evolving into just, putting all the months together and, keep it moving. So here is 2023. 2023 was like an amazing year. I had 3 vacations. I turned a big 5-0. 2023 was a big, awesome year. After all that I've been through and went through, that was like the best year. So that was just a great end to an awesome year. And then, of course, now we're in 2024. And this is when we need to get caught up. I just did a happy new year, new me, new for journey. And of course, my baby girl turned 25, so I had to put her here. She's so sweet. That's my baby. And then, of course, shortly after that month in January, I had gotten to a fender bender. That was crazy. I'm telling you, the guy jumped out holding his neck, and I was like, oh man, and I'm about to call the police. And he was joking. He was like, oh, I was just playing. Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. And as you can see, I was at the stop sign right here. So the accident was my fault. But I didn't see him. It was so badly foggy, like you couldn't see in front of you barely. And I kept looking before I turned, and he came out of nowhere. He came out of a big cloud, boom. And so this side of my car hit this side of his car, but it really didn't hit. It kind of scraped because we barely, touched like that. So I asked him, he jumped out holding his neck and all that. I was like, oh man, here we go. But he was joking. He started laughing, and he was like, oh, I'm not hurt. He's like, are you okay? I said, I'm fine. He said, you have any damage? I said, no. And he said, I asked him if he had any damage. I said, I'm going to call the police. And he was like, no, everything's fine. If you're fine, I'm fine. You're good, I'm good. I said, yeah, I'm fine. He jumped back in his car at that light and turned and rolled away. So I didn't even get to call anybody. It was so crazy. So I was fussing at him too, because I said, you jumped out holding your stuff, and he was like, oh, I was just playing. I was like, that's not funny. I started screaming at him. I was so mad at him. I was so mad because I was upset. I had just left work, and you know how work is already exhausting. So that's what that was. And I took pictures just in case. So that was just to show you the fog, because it was not only fog, but it was misty raining too. So it was really the it was really bad. So I actually, this was more of a close up when I got a little closer, so you can see, the clarity, and also have a copy of his tag just in case. But anyway, and that was fine, and we never had any problems after that. And then I went on a little shopping spree with some of my Christmas gifts. So Dory and I went on shopping. We did shopping and dinner. I never been to this place, so that was good. And then even though I didn't get to go Wild this year, I was an official sponsor for the first time, so that was a nice experience. Then I felt a little overwhelmed and underwhelmed and whatever about the fact that I my health wasn't where I wanted to be. Like I couldn't lose the weight, and I was getting frustrated. I gained 28 pounds. I used to be like 160 pounds for like ever, since I lost like a whole lot of weight, and then I gained 28 of it back, and I cannot get past 188, y'all. I cannot get under it. Even if I get a 184, I'm 188 the next couple weeks. Like I cannot get past it. So it was very frustrating. And then I watched the video, Life with Anthony here on YouTube. He said something profound that was just like a light bulb for me. And he said he's not focusing on losing weight. He's focusing on being healthy. And when he said that, I was like, yes, that's what I need to do. And then all of that came with the types of rest and all the different things, because I felt like my mind was a mile a minute. My emotions was all over the place and all this stuff. And I was like, and I saw this on, it was either Google or Instagram. I can't remember where I saw it. I found it on here, and these ladies are responsible for it. I think it was a doctor that the doctor was the one that came up with the thought, the words, and then this lady, illustrated it. So I had to put that in my journal. Then I got inspired. Another YouTube channel here, two YouTube channels. Alexandra Gator gave me the idea to try the inspo board. I've never tried one. I didn't go on the system that she gave, but I did try her thoughts. So she gave an idea of picking three of your favorite colors, and design around those three colors. And that just was a light bulb to me, and I never could try it. And I said, I can take this picture and snatch it and put it in front of like Bahamas. So I was thinking like that, and I was like, you know what? I could do that. Why can't I do it with this? So I end up doing that with the program I already have, and I had so much fun playing. So another YouTube channel called Home Style and Design with Denise Joy. She was the one that introduced me to what my style is, and it's called Afro Boho, aka African Bohemian. I knew I liked eclectic Afrocentric look without the like little monkeys and masks all over the wall. That's not my type. What I like is like the animal print and the kente cloth and the mud cloth prints. Those are the type of, that's more my vibe. So I decided that I was going to give it a try, and I'm gonna tell you, it just started flowing, because I was in house, wanted to get in house buying mode, and I was like, let me start designing. I have a house planner that I created, or a journal, whatever you want to call it, and I just started flowing. In this picture, I finally created it, and I was so happy with it. Some of the things I had to change up, like this coffee table and this mirror, they're coming out. And I just want to put the wood there, because I felt like the wood was better. And believe it or not, you can still see the leg of the actual table. I just didn't take this off because I didn't think about it till afterwards. So anyway, I created it, and I loved it. Love, love, love. So I fell in love with it. I'm not sure how it's really going to look like when I finally get my house, but this was just so fun to try it. Then I went on a reading binge thanks to another YouTuber, Plan Your Truth, here on YouTube, Christopher. He's into Disney, and he was talking about, Disney villains, and how they had like a whole series. And I was like, he was like, anybody gonna read with me? And I was like, I'll try it. Oh my God. Once I read the first one, it just took off. I just kept reading. Each day I read a different book. So this book I did in one day. One of them I did in 2 days. So I think these two books I read in the same day. They were just so good. I mean good. So I put them in order of my favorite. And it just gives you, basically, it's just the villains, why the villains became villains. They didn't start out bad. They started out. And the last one that I didn't read that I wanted is the Odd Sisters, and they are the reason why, those little wicked witches are the reason why all these people had the problems that they had, because they always had their little hand in it. So I decided to read them last. I haven't read them yet, but this was good. I just went on a reading binge. I think because of everything was going on, I said, you know what, I'm just going to rest and chill. So then I got pre-approved for a mortgage, and I started going through all these different programs and just getting my foot, not putting my eggs in one basket, but putting them all over, because I found it very discouraging that, the houses that were normally 80,000 to 120,000 are now 350,000 to start. And that is so disheartening with the price gouging that is going on around here. I'm just annoyed. So that's what I was discouraged about, but in the same time I still just put my name on lists for all different programs that I qualify for or didn't qualify for. I still put my name on the list just in case. So that's what that is saying. And then May hits. I got an email on the 1st of May that my student loans were forgiven. Yay for me. Not yay for me is the fact that I didn't read it all the way and couldn't find out that I only forgave one of my loans, not all of them. So I was a little disappointed about that, but I was still grateful. But I didn't realize it until now, like recently, within a week or so. I just found out that it wasn't all of them, because I couldn't figure out why they weren't off my credit report yet. And so then I reread the email, and because at first I thought it was a hoax, because it wasn't, who I thought it was. But it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosy, as they used to say back in the day. Then I had the second uterine cancer scare that I had again, but thankfully everything's working out. So now we are going to get started on getting the rest of May and maybe June. June was my birthday month, so I don't know if we're going to get there, but we're going to see how much we can get done. So let's get started.
Practical Paper Co. is a woman-owned printing company located in the state of Arizona. Their products are made using high-quality American-made materials and are print to order. Practical Paper Co. planners, notebooks, and stationery are thoughtfully designed to allow you to make the most of each day. Practical Paper Co.'s paper is 24-pound ultra smooth bond. It is FSC and SFI certified, which means it's super environmentally friendly. All the paper are produced from the trees grown on family-owned farms here in the U.S.
Okay, so I was thinking here, since I didn't put Mother's Day in, and this was like the beginning of May, and this is the end of May, so I guess I'll just put the middle of May here. I got a couple pieces I wanted to just, talk about my Mother's Day and how I had a great Mother's Day. My baby came to visit her mama, and I was so grateful. So I'm just gonna, just put a strip of this here. I should have made this a whole page and just like I did this and just cover it all up, but I wasn't thinking about it. And I just cut these all out, not paying attention, and I could have just So we're just going to work with what we have and keep it pushing. And then I'll probably do the introduction to June. I think this is upside down. Do like the introduction to June, and then I'm going to let y'all go, because I think I talked enough in the beginning that I will not torture you any longer. Let's see. Do that here. Let's see. I kind of like that too. I don't know which one. I just feel like there's a lot of peachy colors. I don't know. I think I like that. I think I like it like that. I keep switching it. I don't know. I'm going to put it to the side, and I'm going to figure it out once I, put this down. So I just want to make sure I lay it down the way to cover up this calendar part. So that's what I do. I usually just, I work with what I have. You can use a regular notebook. I actually just happen to have the calendar notebook. The calendar notebook in my stash when I got my PR pack. So, that's the one I have. But I would use a regular notebook or whatever also. If I really, needed to or wanted to, I could do that. So you can use a regular notebook, composition notebook, one of those little A5 notebooks, or you can go into Practical Paper Co. and use my coupon code PPCJESSICA and get 20% off your order. They have cute little notebooks as well. They don't have just the big size. They have small and they have medium. I think I'm going to put this one here. I think I want my babies up top. Yeah. And, yeah, that's what you can do. I think I like it this way. Oh, I already committed to it, so if I didn't like it, it's stuck in there anyway. I'm trying to see if I can get this kind of centered. And then we can just, the grid part, we can just, play off of it. I don't know. So that's what we're going to lay this down now, for now, and then I'll put like different, background. I'll figure out what I want to do. At least I just wanted to lay the pictures down. And then I did do a full page for this one. And then the rest are like cards and stuff for my birthday. So my birthday started. Actually, I think I'm going to do like an introduction to the month. So I won't you do it on this side. I will keep that blank, and I'll go back and get that one. But I did, for my birthday, did a little online shopping spree. So we're going to cut this down real quick. And I promise you I'm going to let you go because I was running my mouth in the beginning just to talking. So I am going to not keep you long. I'm just going to cut this down a little bit so that it fits. It does fit on the page, but I don't want it to be too. So this is my paper trimmer. You guys are interested, I'll put it in the description box below by Fiskars. And yay and yay. I love all my stuff, all my products. Like I said, I'll put everything in the description box below if you're interested. Anytime you see any of my videos, I try to make sure I put everything that I use in the description box, because I tend to get people asking me, where did you get this? Where did you get that? So I want to make sure I do that for you. I never paid any attention, to what I use online, and until somebody brings it to my attention, like, yo, where'd you get those pretty scissors? Like, I get that a lot. So I'll put that in the description box too. So yay, because my scissors are pretty. They remind a little mermaid, purpley, teal, greeny, yellowy, rainbowy scissors. So yeah, and it came in a pack of 3, and they had different colors. They have blue and I think green and pink and all those kind of colors. So anyway, all right, y'all. So I am going to stop for now. I'm going to do an introduction to my birthday month like I did all the other years. See how this was last year's introduction, and then the year before that. So this was the first one, and I had 20 days straight. So it was nice. I went back on the 5th of July. It was the best break I needed. So that was the first year. So this is what the introduction to each year looks like. So I got to create one for this year because I didn't think to do that. So let me recap what we did. I'm sorry, going on and on. This is what we did for Mother's Day. Even though it's not in the middle, this should have been here. But I wanted it to have its own page anyway. I'll probably do some like dots or decorate the background to give it a little more ish, bring it all together. And or maybe swirlies or flowers or something. Maybe I'll find some more flowers that looks like this or similar to these colors and put them in. I haven't decided. But this was my Mother's Day. I had a great time. And then I'll do the introduction to the month of June for my birthday. And then we'll do this, and then I may or may not come back and show you how I do the rest of it, because I have cards like I did this year here, and I put all my birthday cards and stuff in there. I want to do the same thing for this year as I did all the previous years. So yeah, this is my Practical Paper Co. memory planner, memory keeper, whatever word you use. This is what it looks like. Some people say scrapbook. In the planner community, we call it memory keeper, but it's basically the same concept. I'll put the information in the description box below. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, whether you want a planner, a notebook, stationery, every planner needs or stationery needs, check out Practical Paper Co. I'll put their information in the description box below. If you go on and use my coupon code PPCJESSICA, you'll get 20% off your order. If you're here in the US and your subtotal is $50 or more, you'll get free shipping. Yay for you. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me that big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to the free. All you have to do is click that subscribe button down below, and we all part of the same family. Yay for me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.